BBC Radio Solent.
7:51, good morning to you, Alan Newman. A breakfast on BBC Radio Solent. Let's continue with our discussion about donating laptops, donating tablet computers, part of the BBC campaign, the wider campaign called Make a Difference. If you jump online, you can click on links there and then you can donate your bit of kit. The BBC can't handle it, but other companies can. One of those is Business to Schools. Lindsay Parslow is the Chief Executive of Business to Schools. That's one of the links that you can click on. It takes you through to a little pathway and helps you donate your piece of kit. And Lindsay joins us on the line now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Alan.
It's a reasonably... We have done this campaign, of course, last year, but we've refreshed it this year. What's the response been like?
It's been absolutely fantastic. So we've had a lot of new schools that have signed up, which is lovely, because the more we can help, the better. And it's free for them to register, and everything they receive from Business to Schools is free. So that's really good too. Since we sort of got going on it this time, our focus has always been very much about businesses donating the devices they don't need. You know, they upgrade and refurbish technology every 3 to 5 years, and school devices are 10 years old. So we already knew when we set up our charity 2 years ago that there's this purposeful life in things that people are recycling that actually would work really well in schools.
One thing I really like, Lindsay, is people can feel compelled to want to help people in their community. And when you click on the link for Business to Schools, just one of the links on the website, you can then see schools near you.
Yes, you can. And our map's been really helpful because it's enabled people to see the school that's closest for them or the one, perhaps it was the school that they went to. But it has picked up a huge community feel. And I think there's been no summer fairs this year, no school fetes. So one of the things that we've said, and on our Just Giving page, is don't give money to us. Give money to your local school. Help them to buy devices. Some of these things are going to need wiping, so some of the public devices, so they might, need a bit of help doing that. So it's really important that communities do get behind their local schools.
Lindsay, thank you for joining us on the show. Let's find out what it means on the ground level. Joining me now is Stephen Mann, the head teacher at Amory Hill School in Hampshire. Stephen, good morning.
Good morning, Alan.
One of the things that I think has really come home to a lot of people is that a lot of houses do have one laptop perhaps for the house, but if you've got 3 children at home, you almost certainly won't have one each for them.
That's absolutely the case, and certainly for a number of our families at present, that is an issue for them.
What difference is it making to your school? Tell us whether it really makes a difference on the ground level to people who are trying to teach.
Oh, on the ground level, it's made a massive difference. For the first time, really, since lockdown 1, we've been able to ensure that the vast majority of all our children have been able to access the online work, the live lessons that we're providing. And so the gap between them and those that do have and those that don't have is hopefully reducing somewhat. But we've still got some work to do. Don't get me wrong, it's still not perfect, but we've moved a long, long way in trying to support as many families as possible through Business to Schools and people volunteering and donating their laptops.
We're seeing some incredible pictures in the news today of some teachers having to go out with, this probably is quite rare, hence the reason it's in the news, but there's pictures of teachers going out with rucksacks, delivering laptops to children to make sure they get them. It's quite remarkable, the additional layers that schools have had to provide.
Oh, hugely. And but the thing is, this is what schools do. When we're called to help and we're called to support our community, it's in our nature to go out and try and do our very best. And even outside my office right now, I've got 2 PCs ready to be picked up by parents who haven't got access or very limited access for their children.
And I see that some of the donations that you have received come from all different areas. It's not just people. You've got the National Grid have in the past given you computers. And indeed, some of the donations you've had have included MacBooks. So businesses are really putting their weight behind it as well.
Oh, it's been incredible, Alan. I mean, over the last sort of 6 to 8 months, the sort of type of kit that we've received has been amazing. And, I've even got a whole computer suite, brand new, that was created in the last 6 months, which came from donations straight from business to schools. That was all the PCs, the chairs, the tables and everything. And so I now have key worker students and vulnerable students working in that room in school today. And that would have been possible without these contributions.
Okay. It's amazing to hear. Before you go, Stephen, anything that you need at the moment, or do you feel that your school is pretty much set and there's nothing you're crying out for? Because there'll be people listening to this going, well, if you need anything right now at Amory Hill School in Hampshire, speak it out.
I think, at this precise moment, I will never turn anything away, but also what I can do is that I can pass it over to some of my other schools that I work closely with, especially my primary colleagues. So all kit will be welcome and received. We're in a pretty good position at the moment now, but, we will never turn anything away because we can always distribute it to other people that need it more.
Stephen, fantastic to have you on the show. Stephen Mann, head teacher of Amory Hill School in Hampshire, talking about where all those laptops are going. Thank you so much for getting involved. If you'd like to donate your old tech, we would love to have it. Jump online, Make a Difference, BBC Make a Difference in the search bar will take you there, and then you can navigate your way through and pick a school near you.
If you'd like more information regarding the BBC Give a Laptop campaign, please visit www.business2schools.com or www.bbc.co.uk/MakeADifference. Thank you.